Hey, welcome back to me being cheap. So the last time I filmed a video while sitting on my bed, it got flagged as inappropriate. But I'm here on my bed. I am wearing clothes, so was the last time too, so I don't know what was quite inappropriate about that. But anyway, so this is going to be part two to It Doesn't Hurt to Ask, and this is the shopping edition. So this past weekend, we did some shopping up in Wichita and Derby. And first of all, we went to not Orscheln's, Atwood's, which for those of you that don't know, that's kind of like Tractor Supply. It's a farm supply store. And we had a rather large purchase to make. And the purchase was $799. And the item that we wanted, they didn't have any more of them, and I was a little bit leery to take the store model or the floor model, the display model, because I was worried that it didn't have the box and it might be missing some parts. So when we found out that they did not have any more of what we were wanting, there was a manager up there, and I asked him, did they still have the box? And he said no. And I said, would you sell it to us at a discount? And he said, sure, 15%. So that worked out to be $119.85 off the original price. So the $799 item then became $679. And they did not have the box that it came in, but they did have the extra parts and accessories. I looked through it, make sure everything was there, so we're good there. Plus, we didn't have a large box to have to throw away, so yay! Because I'd already dropped off the recycling for the week, so bonus, didn't have to throw away a box. Okay, so the next stop was Aldi, and I didn't do any negotiating there, but I did buy 6 gallons of milk. And I know this seems like quite a lot, but we lost our grocery store. We don't have a grocery store in town now, so I like to keep the milk on hand. And you can freeze it, and that is probably the easiest and best way to preserve your milk. However, if you're putting a half-gallon of milk or a gallon of milk in the freezer, it takes up freezer space. So if you don't have the freezer space, canning is an option. So I actually did some canning this weekend, and there's 4 quarts in each gallon, so you would think that that would be 24 quarts, but I actually ended up with 25 quarts and 1 pint. And there's plenty of videos on how to can milk. The USDA says no, but you can buy canned milk at the store. You can also buy shelf-stable milk in a carton. So that in itself is saving money, because you can get the cartons that are quart size at Dollar Tree, and they are $1 each. And this milk at Aldi, I don't think I have my receipt here, but it was like $1.50 a gallon, and I was getting about 4 quarts out of that, so you can do the math. Quite a bit of savings there. So it's kind of funny, while I was there loading up the cart, this lady came over to me and she's like, do you freeze milk? Can you do that? She's a little older lady. I was surprised she didn't know about that. I was like, yeah. And then Michael was saying, yeah, you've got to actually pour off a small amount, because when the milk freezes, it expands, and if you'll blow the lid off and possibly break the carton. So, dump some of the milk out to give it room to expand. So that was kind of neat to be able to share some knowledge with somebody, a fellow shopper. So that was kind of cool. So yes, if you live in a place where you cannot get milk, and you don't want to have to make a special trip to it to go buy milk, you can freeze it and you can it. The stuff that you can, it's more appropriate for cooking or putting in your coffee. It's more of an evaporated milk type product, but you can make soups and all sorts of things with it, and it's shelf stable for a reasonable amount of time, and it's cheaper than $1 at the Dollar Tree. Okay, next purchase, it was on to Dillon's, and we actually cashed in some rain checks. So previously we had, they had the 2 pounds of strawberries, and I think they were on sale for $3.50 for the 2 pounds. And when we went to get them when they were on sale, of course, that's a good price. And so they were completely out. So we picked up a rain check for that, which was fine because we were busy doing some other projects and didn't really have time to do the canning. So we cashed those in and got 20 pounds of strawberries at $3.50 a pound. And then spent some time cutting up some berries to put in the freezer. And then Michael made some batches of strawberry jelly, 4 batches to be exact. So we now have 24 jars of strawberry jelly. And it was very good. Very, very good. Okay, the other thing, Dillon's, and that's the Kroger affiliate, had chicken quarters on sale for 49 cents a pound. And that is the cheapest I have seen any cut of chicken in years. So when I went to get it last time when it was on sale, they were out. So again, another rain check. And you can do the rain checks for amounts of 10. Those chicken quarters are sold in 10-pound bags. So I went to get the chicken quarters. They actually had 2 out on the meat counter. And so I went and found the manager, and this is why it pays to ask, do you have any more of this chicken in the back? Because if I cashed in my rain check, I wanted 10 bags. I didn't want 2 because that's, barely worth the hassle, for the only 20 pounds of chicken. So I asked him, and he's like, yeah, we actually have 8 in the back. I said, perfect, because I need 10. 10 for that rain check. So again, it always pays to ask, even if you had to track down a manager. Ask, ask, ask. So on a side note, when I get ready to process that chicken, it is going to take forever. My pressure cooker only holds 7 quarts at a time. And I've done the math on meat products and canning in general. And so 1 pint is about 1 pound. And so we took the legs off of the thighs on those quarters and put the legs in the freezer. The thighs, that meat is what we're actually going to can. And so we do have to make a broth, and then we've got to pull the meat off the bone. That's going to take a while. But the pressure canning, so when you pressure can meat in pints, it's 75 minutes. Quarts is 95 minutes. And I can only do 7 at a time, and that is going to take forever. I need a bigger pressure cooker, pressure canner. So if any of you know of any good deals on a large capacity pressure canner, let me know, because I desperately need one. That's going to take forever. So I'm estimating that's probably going to be around 50 jars, so maybe 6 or 7 loads in the pressure canner to get that many. Quite a bit. I will be busy. So yes, look for a manager, ask them if they're out of what you want, get a rain check, because you can get it later at the sale price. Okay, my final thing. When I was at Atwood's, they had a sale on Charmin toilet paper. And I don't usually buy Charmin because it seems like it's really thick and like it might stop up the toilet, but the price seemed pretty good. And so I thought, you know what, I probably need to stock up on some toilet paper again. We don't have a store in this town, so we have to keep a lot of stuff on hand, or we're constantly running out and then having to go to a store out of town and spend more money and make unnecessary trips. So they had that toilet paper on sale, and I was like, I really don't know if that's a good price. It seemed like it was, but I got to looking, and Dollar General, on their national sale, were advertising the same package of toilet paper, but they had it on sale for $5. And I think Atwood's had it like $5.75, but it was a 12-pack. And I thought, okay, I'll just stop at the dollar store on the way home. And so I got there, and also they had a coupon code that if you spent $25, you got $5 off. So my plan was to get 5 packs of the $5 toilet paper and then end up paying $4 a piece by the time they apply the coupon code. So I go into the dollar store, and the sign says that it's $5 and a quarter. I'm like, okay. I'll still get it. I was really wanting the toilet paper for $5, but I'll pay $5.25 because that's still probably a good price. And I get up to the register and I asked the cashier, I said, so online it says that this price is supposed to be $5. The shelf sticker said $5.25. I was nice about it. She just wasn't really happy. She was telling me, well, we're some sort of test store and the sale prices don't always apply. And she just wasn't very helpful. I was like, okay, okay, I understand. And then I said, I do have a coupon code. And she's like, well, our computers are down and we can't do any coupon codes. She did not she did not want to give me that deal. And so I said, can you please just manually punch in the coupon, just give the discount manually? And finally she said, okay. She didn't want to do it, but I asked and I was nice about it. So I got the $5 coupon code. She entered it manually, and the toilet paper did run up for $5. When she looked at that, she's like, what does it say on the shelf? I said, it says 5.25 on the shelf. And she's like, because she didn't think that her store got those sale prices. So I don't know. So anyway, I saved quite a bit of money this weekend, especially talking to the manager at Atwood's on that large purchase, agreeing to take the display model, and I asked for a discount. And I didn't have to worry about throwing away a large box. So it doesn't hurt to ask. They can always tell you no. You know, the lady at Dollar General, she could have told me no. She could have said, no, I'm not giving you the discount. But she did. I was nice about it, and she did. So it doesn't hurt to ask. All right. Thanks for watching.